Have you guys heard of the concept of the big idea? So the big idea is pretty crucial in your marketing, and I'll give some definition to it. I think Ogilvy was the one who really kind of made it popular, but this is the quote that Ogilvy said: "You will never win fame and fortune unless you invent big ideas. It takes a big idea to attract the attention of consumers and get them to buy your product. Unless your advertising contains a big idea, it will pass like a ship in the night." Big ideas come from the unconscious. This is true in art, in science, and in advertising. But your unconscious has to be well informed, or your idea will be irrelevant. Stuff your conscious mind with information, then unlock your rational thought process. So this is part of getting attention. I'll give some definition to what a big idea is. A big idea is an idea that is instantly comprehended as important, exciting, and beneficial. So as you're writing the headline, think about, does your headline answer that? It also leads to an inevitable conclusion, a conclusion that makes it easy to sell your product. An example of a big idea is, you guys, I'm sure, probably some of you came through this ad, was how to build a six-figure business with a simple two-step funnel. That sounds pretty important, it's exciting, right? Gives people hope that it could be simple and I could have a six-figure business. But when you're writing your webinar, you're writing your sales letter, you're writing your VSL, you're writing your ad, it should come from one central idea. There should be one central idea, and it should meet these things. You know, we're running cold traffic from ads to the memo, and this sales letter, before Facebook shut it down, it's converting pretty well. And I just changed it, but this was the idea. While 99% of experts struggle, you can now piggyback off the monthly memos to become wealthy and stress-free. You know, there's a few thoughts here. One, I'm telling them that so many experts struggle, right? The big idea is that they can piggyback off of what we're doing, our knowledge, the time we're spending working with clients, the money we're spending with ads. And the things that I just added were, while 99% of experts struggle, and I updated the last part, become a wealthy and stress-free expert. But typically, the big idea is going to give them hope, right? It's going to get their attention. And that's the thing that's going to get them into your marketing. Any questions on this? Am I going too fast? Does it make sense?
Any ideas why it was shut down?
Yeah, it was just a little too aggressive, the copy. So now we're working to put it behind an opt-in.
Okay, so that went a little fast for me. So you had that ad, and then it went to the sales page for the memos?
That was the headline or the big idea for the memo sales page. Mm-hmm. That we are running from straight cold market to a product purchase. Mm-hmm. And it was converting well. But it just, like, the point is, like, if you have a good big idea, it can drive your marketing for a long time. Another thought too, you guys have seen the Confessions ad. It's probably like the most ripped off ad.
Oh yeah. I heard it off once.
Yeah. You know, it's Confessions of a High Ticket Consultant. That's like drives crazy curiosity. And obviously it taps into their emotions, their pains. And the image tells an amazing story. Like, this lady is so jacked up by her life that she's driven to drinking, you know, and she's just crying, mascara running, stuff like that. So reviewing a lot of your guys' ads, People and Client Kit, it's just boring as hell. Like, think about what America likes. Yeah, think about what people like. They like drama. They like stories. This is, Agora, which is the billion-dollar publishing company. It was started in the 80s, but their whole business is built on big ideas. They're in the extremely competitive financial market, health market, and they're continually coming up with new big ideas.
All of it revolved around that.
Yep. It's one central theme that's going to drive those three things I was talking about. And so one thing you guys can't do is make the mistake that we did, and that's not innovate your marketing. Like if you have a really good idea, it can make you a crap ton of money for a long time. And that's what happened with our webinar and our initial stuff. I guess produced millions of dollars.
When you say innovate in your marketing, where do you feel like, is it the funnel? Because I feel like all the time you guys are like putting out this like live content and you're repositioning some of those assets into marketing assets, it seems. So where do you feel that the innovation is not happening? Because you're still running it all through a webinar funnel and the memos wasn't really optimized, or what was the lacking from?
Well, the big mistake that we made was not updating our marketing to who we wanted. Like our marketing is still talking about like going from a broke ass like homeless person to making like 15 grand a month. Like you're going to bring in, whoever your marketing talks to. That's just how it's going to happen. So if you are not adapting your marketing to your evolving and your growth, then you're going to grow out here and your marketing is going to be talking to people back here. And they're going to be looking back like, man, why are those people so stupid? Like, because your marketing is talking to stupid people. Because that's where you were when you started. But your growth, you haven't innovated from where you were to where you are now as an entrepreneur, a person, a business owner. The developments in your, like how many clients have you taken on from this point to know what you love, what you hate? You know what I mean? So that's a big part of it. And then I think a lot of it depends on your actual market and how sophisticated they are. Because some of you, your markets might be so unsophisticated, you can't say how to get such and such from Facebook ads. And there's like not much competition. So the innovation is going to be dependent on how fast your market's evolving and how fast the competition is moving.